He was on math. No one else.
You said math test.
What?
They were math.
All right, this week, so you know to do tonight by 11:59. I'll do a review today at 7:45 tonight. And then I'll do a review tomorrow. Just remember, the quiz is on both chapter 23, which is like inflation, CPI index and all that, and chapter 26. There's a practice quiz up to 23. I think it says practice quiz on inflation. I think the other one says practice quiz on unemployment, and I'll be here tomorrow at 7:45. Because it's kind of like Friday and we're gonna start Tuesday. Could you like pray next time for like guys not to talk when I talk, but that would be like really helpful to me. We'll do the redos after the unit test. Okay, because the unit test is worth 90 points and you can't be doing the quizzes are worth 18. So I really want you to focus on unit test. What, John, you called something out? You just yelled something out and now you're gonna say never mind?
Why are we starting on Tuesday?
Starting one on Tuesday.
You said we're starting on Tuesday, not off. We have off Monday.
We're taking a unit test on Tuesday.
Yeah, but you said we're like, why Tuesday? Why are we still at it? I don't know. What you said.
Do you want me to have it tomorrow?
No, it's not.
I was giving you an extra day. I personally don't like to give a unit test on Monday because it doesn't seem like you guys really study well on the weekend. Max is shaking his head because he doesn't study any time, but like especially on the weekend. Yes, KJ.
I'm not here tomorrow, Chris, but great.
Why aren't you here? Are you gonna be here Monday or are you gonna take that off too?
I'll be here Monday.
Ah. That's very nice of you. Where are you going to debate?
Pennsylvania.
That's a big state. You're debating all over the state or you,
Pennsbury, Pennsylvania.
where?
Pennsbury is near Trenton, New Jersey, and like, so think between north of
Trenton, New
Philly,
Jersey.
north of Philly near Trenton.
That's New Jersey.
No, north of Philadelphia. Excuse me.
Oh, north of Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you driving there?
minibus.
Okay. Good luck.
I'm not with David, so.
Why not?
No, it's bring back some old memories with Big Noah.
Are you going to, David? Did you just not want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay.
David's got a bigger fish to fry.
All right. So you're going and really wasting a day. Okay. You're not winning. All right. Is it an easier tournament? Okay. All right, I put all the formulas you need to know in the back of the drill. I just wanted to give it to you in one place. Okay. So you would need to know those by Tuesday. The only formula that is not there is like real GDP and nominal GDP per capita. And all that would be is real GDP divided by population and nominal GDP divided by population. So if they ask per capita, all they're saying is divided by population. Okay. You jot that down, Max? No, because you usually remember everything I say, right? Smiro, did you write that down? All right, so it's real and nominal GDP per capita is just real GDP or nominal GDP divided by population.
I'll ask for you to real or nominal.
Correct. Josh, by any possible chance, did anyone videotape yesterday?
Yes, we did.
Is there a way you could send it to me?
Yeah, I will. Once I get it, I'll.
Okay. I wanted to come, but like people just, think I'm available 24/7. People They can just pop in anytime they want. All right, here's the breakdown of the test. 11 questions on unemployment. Now, truthfully, if you understand structural, cyclical, frictional, full employment, and the unemployment formula, they're not hard questions. But you gotta know what they are, frictional, structural, and you gotta know the formulas. 5 on GDP, 5 on real GDP, 9 on CPI. That's the breakdown, 14, 19, 30 questions. Sorry, no free ones this one. Question 31 is B.
31.
All right. All right, any questions? Bring your A game, Dimitri. All right, so we're gonna finish, if you take out your notes, we're gonna finish the employment section, and then we'll do some boards. Okay? Because Bill loves boards, so. What? CPI index.
That's inflation.
John, it also, when the multiple choices on day 5, which it is, it gives me like that whole day to work with people in the air city. Like Maximilian. I was just talking about my favorite students. Yes. Someone actually said to me that you were their favorite student. I can't think of it. Yeah. I said, I like Max. All right. The number one criticism of the unemployment rate is this whole discouraged worker. All right. Because these are people who are no longer looking for a job and they leave the workforce. So what happens is they leave the workforce and unemployment goes down, but they still don't have a job. So it makes the unemployment rate look better than it is. So anytime a discouraged worker leaves, the unemployment rate goes down and the labor force participation rate goes down. So they both go down together, okay? And and you don't really have to write this because I think I put it on your form, is labor force participation rate is labor force over population. Right? So that's the biggest criticism. The second one is really based on time. So Simon is working 10 hours a week, but he needs 40 hours a week to feed his family. Okay, therefore, even though he's counted as employed, he's really not working what he needs. So it shows up as an employed worker, but again, it's not what he wants. It's not the hours he needs. So that's kind of misleading. And the third thing, Max, how old do you have to be in the labor force? 16. KB, if you're not looking for a job, are you in the labor force? No, okay, because you're a full-time student. All that being said, teenagers, minorities, higher unemployment than any, other group. Jonathan.
If you're under 18 or under 16,
Yeah.
you have a job, are you part of the labor force?
Yes. There's probably not a lot of there's a lot of legalities on those jobs. So yeah, you are. Are you under 16, Judge? Okay.
That one.
Oh, because all 14-year-olds are not considered part, just the ones working.
So even if they want work, they're still not.
Yeah.
But if they are work, then they are.
Yeah. Now, if they're looking for work at 14, they're considered, but it's just so that they put 16, so I think like, that's the age you legally have to go to school. So it's kind of combining it in a way. Like right now, if you wanted to stop, John, you could stop coming here legally. You might face the wrath of some woman, but you know,
What you saying? Is that what it says?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
No, I'm not thinking about anything.
yeah.
Like keep out of it.
Your dad carries a legal weapon, I would.
Indubitably.
Yeah, I would be coming to school regularly if I was you.
I could be that.
That means the employment of underage.
Big deal.
Yeah.
You can beat your dad.
Well, no, because they could be looking and not having a job, John. If they're looking, they're still unemployed.
So the age limit is not a trash.
Yes. All right, quick, calculate, boards, please, boards. You might not have a board, Roger, do you? No. If anyone had two boards. There, Ryan. I have them. Did you get a board?
Thank
you. All right, give you a minute or so, figure out the unemployment. Now, you have the formulas on the sheet. If you can't remember, use it, but otherwise try to do these problems today on your own to get a feel for where you are. You could get out your calculator, Max. I don't want to see you adding on your fingers. All right.
Yeah, for the labor force, it's 128. It's one.
No.
It's 180. Oh, that's too high.
Yeah. All right. You didn't use that formula?
No.
All right. KV, what do you have?
10%.
All right, 10%. So what's the formula you use?
I added up 6 was what sexual.
Now the formula.
Oh, unemployed. Over employed plus unemployed.
So unemployed over labor force, right?
Yeah.
Probably wants 100. All right. So now the unemployed, you were saying you added up what?
5, 10.
All right, so pick what goes right, and you got 20, and the labor force is
200
because it's employed,
plus unemployed.
and that's 10%, right? Times 100. All right. Any questions on that one? All right. What should be the next question based on the same number?
Labor participation.
That's good. You guys got it.
It was 300.
Hey, when you figured it out, write your answer nice and big, so I'll be able to see it. So I'm blind.
Would this be asking for a percentage or not?
That answer percent. All right, let's see what we've got. I've got 66, people don't like to round up in the school. 67, I would like that better. What do you got there?
You didn't just think there.
I can't even see that one. John?
I did. But I know now.
All right, so it is, it's labor force, which is 200 over total population, which is 300, and that's 66. All right, the official unemployment rate understates the unemployment level in the economy because the official unemployment rate give you a minute.
Are we assuming that these teenagers are in school?
Teenagers are you talking about?
The
Huh? Yeah.
It's not like just yeah, but it's unemployed. So they're unemployed.
All right, board, please. I've got some broccoli, some health foods up front. Looks like a lot of broccoli. I have no idea what John has. Broccoli, dogwood. All right, it actually includes unemployed teenagers. If you're like, if Max is looking for a job and he can't get one, he would be unemployed. It does ignore underemployed, like the example I used earlier, Simon wants more hours, and discouraged workers are not part of the labor force. So you guys did a good job on your broccoli. Yes, sir. Huh? If they're looking for a job, they're unemployed.
Oh.
It's okay. I still love you, Max. All right, this question has stymied other classes. What, KB? Did you have a question? I'm sorry. You sure? Okay. If real GDP is increasing at 3% a year and nominal GDP is increasing at 7% per year, which of the following is necessary? I can't pronounce that. Necessarily. Thank you. No, it's. Right. All right, boards, please. I've got some broccoli up front. Broccoli, what do you got there? I'm sorry, broccoli. All right. All right, now, if real GDP is going up 3%, we know we're producing 3% more goods and services. So nominal, 3 of that 7% is an increase in goods and services. What's the other 4%? It has to be price levels. All right, good job on that. You did better than any other class today. Okay. In my other class, a lot of people had A. If real GDP is increasing, meaning we're producing more products, unemployment is usually decreasing because you're producing more products, so you need more workers.
What if you're, like, what if workers are more efficient?
Say that again?
What if workers are more efficient, so you increase employment?
It doesn't work because even if they're efficient, you still, if you're producing more, you need more workers.
So like, say I have 4 people on the payroll now, they're putting out 20 pizzas, right? If I can get 2 people that are gonna put out 25, I'm gonna cut those out. And
No, you're gonna try to sell more pizzas.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add one.
Yeah.
MRP.
If I was thinking it like, so since like nominal is like increasing, that means people are asking for like raises and.
No,
like,
you don't know that. You don't know they're asking for it.
or just like that.
You can't assume something like that. Even though that might be true. But you can't assume it, okay? All you know, if nominal's increasing at what we know now, we know either price levels are going up, production's going up, or both are going up. Okay? All right, which of the following is included in the computation of GDP? So which of the following is included in adding up the GDP? Think about it, Matt. Thank you. All right, what do we got? We've got some dogwoods up front, a late switch to Ellen here. We got alphas and dogwoods and Ellen, we were all over the place. All right, so which of the following is included in the computation? All right, some people had A, government transfer payments. They are not part of GDP. So unemployment, welfare, social security, subsidies, none of them are part of GDP. Now, D. If in 2022, we had $1 million in inventory, January 1st, 2023, does that $1 million of inventory affect the GDP in 2023? No. So we don't care about total inventory. We care about addition to the business inventory. E as in Ellen. Late scratch by Josh Thomas. All right, any questions on that? We're good? All right, now, on this one, you cannot do, because this chart is, so I want you to do, for A, little one, find out the real GDP per capita for chartless, and then C, little one, the inflation rate for chartless. All right, so you're finding out the real capital GDP for chartless, this is chartless, and then you're finding out the inflation rate for chartless.
Can you say the formula again? I didn't get it.
What formula?
For the real GDP per capita.
It's just the real GDP divided by population. No, it would be the real GDP that you divided by the population.
You do like for year one or
For year two,
Oh, yeah. You want base year?
it says what, year two,
Oh, wait, no. The base year.
it says year two, calculate each of the following for year two.
Oh, okay.
Calculate each of the following for year two, inflation rate for year two. No. Oh, yeah. This is a no calculator. This one is not. I think they chose the calculator, so like you don't have to penalize issues the volume.
The per capita one was real divided by population.
Yes, now. What's the formula we need here? How are we gonna figure out real GDP? GDP deflator, and plug it in. Yeah.
Oh, you too.
You got it.
One time we do.
This is the line, I go GDP. So 90 divided by 130.
This is that.
That's actually really. We want to be. Inflation rates.
Yeah,
You two is 130. Come on. 390 is unreal. If you do that, you.
That's the real.
You got it both by
Yeah, so 300.
Times the 130, it's 390 times 100.
And then
I can get
inflation rate. New line. So what's the new one? New one is. New one is. No, just only for Charlie, it's not divided.
Number two.
No, only do one, inflation. Inflation rate.
Wait, after one,
Don't do it.
Yes.
It's
It's 30.
30?
Yes, isn't it 390 minus 300 over 300 times 100?
I would say 130 minus 100, they're both gonna equal out here, so it's gonna be okay. What? I go 130, I would use the GDP deflator.
So would that not always work?
I don't think so, I'm not sure.
So.
It's a euro. Is that for nominal or,
30 over 100 times.
It's just comparing.
are we using either one?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do, yeah, real GDP per capita, who can walk me through how to do it? Go, Simon.
So you use a GDP formula,
And what that's GDP deflator equals,
nominal over real times 100.
alright, so fill that in, the GDP deflator is,
For year two, it would be 130 equals 390 over real times 100, and you get 300.
so you get like 3 times 100, right?
Yeah, and because it's per capita, you divide it by the population.
And what is that, 15?
That's 15.
Okay, any questions on that? Alright. Alright, now. Anytime I see inflation rate, I know I'm going year 2 minus year 1 over year 1 times 100. Okay, now. To me, when you see inflation rate, and then I'm looking for a GDP deflator or CPI index. So I would go 130 minus 100 over 100. That's 30%. Now, it did work if you did the nominal, like year 2, I'm not sure that will always work though. Okay, so I would use the GDP deflator. Any questions on either one of them? That's your jam, right, John? That was what?
That was like easy.
That's good. I took algebra 1 like 60 years ago.
Yeah.
They might not have even had algebra when I was a kid. All right, which type of unemployment would increase if workers lost their job during recession? Give you like 45 seconds for this one. Tom's ripping out his calculator.
I don't know.
Simon brought his A game. Simon is not fooling around in this. Simon, lock it. All right, let's get boys. Tyler's going with Dave. Okay. Any disagreements? No. All right. Ryan, could you tell me what frictional unemployment is?
Temporary or between jobs.
Okay, graduated school,
No.
looking for a job?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right, looking for a better job, like you said, anything, seasonal. Dimitri?
It's a type of structural,
No,
no, it's a type of frictional, it's just caused by change, like Christmas.
okay, great. Hunter, structural,
Spot of like that person wouldn't know like working on a job while you having a certain parts to not have to.
all right, well done. By the way, if you know all of these and full employment, I think you'll get like 6, 7, or 8 questions easily on the test.
Are we studying for the quiz or the test right now?
I have no idea.
The quiz, right?
Both, because right,
Over.
what's on the quiz,
Yeah.
not the exact questions, will be on the test.
I know.
We're doing both. Structural's long-term, like if someone like replaces teachers with robots. Alright, or you move your business, like we move making cars to Mexico. People don't make cars. General Motors, one of my most hated companies. Tough one coming up. All right, so you're assuming the natural rate of unemployment is 4 to 6%. You want to draw a production possibilities curve, and for point A, tell me where you put that if unemployment's 8%. Point B, unemployment's 5%. Point C, unemployment's 1%. So you want 3 dots on your production possibilities curve representing those. If you look like you're on the right spot there. Because it's credit card, sometimes you don't. Okay. What did you say? To lock in. No. B is right. A should be. No. Are the points in the right spot? You have 1 point. No. H should be here. unemployment is high. All right, guys, I didn't ask you to draw this, but I'm gonna show you how these would be both on a business cycle and, so A, high unemployment. What am I comparing it to? Full employment is 4 to 6%, so that means like I'm in a recession, I'm gonna be inside the curve. I'm also gonna be at the trough, right, high unemployment. Now, B is 5%, that's full employment, that means I'm efficient, I'm gonna be on the curve, and I'm gonna be on the straight line over there. C is 1%, I'm outside. And hold it, on there, I was up there, okay? Now, this is a spot, at the A and B, they ask a lot. Like, they give you like full employment is 4 to 6%, the unemployment rate is 5. They put like all the spots and you gotta pick the one on the line. And then this is a recession or high unemployment. Okay, any questions on that? Jonathan?
Should we have to be on the outside or?
Outside, out. You didn't need this blue line, you just need it on the outside.
If we specify, if we need a blue line, we'll specify just the blue line. Can't do it inside.
Well, the blue line said 0%, so you'd have to put it near heel because it's 1%.
So we should always be good with that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put a blue line in.
Is that red or black?
Okay, whatever you're seeing. I'm probably colorblind, so,
Me too.
Yeah.
I see blue.
okay.
No, that's black or red.
I think if you were up here, it would be red.
Gotta get better cones.
Yay, you learned something.
Do we need to know,
Cones, no. Rods, yes.
business cycle graph for the next?
I mean, I would just know. Recession, normal. Expansion. All right, here we go. When an economy is equilibrium potential, that is like full employment, 4 to 6%. The actual unemployment rate is. I might not be able to stand this close 5 minutes so hot. It's on fire. Save some for Tuesday. Or tomorrow. All right. All right, boards, you're right. Dogwoods. A lot of dogwoods. All right, so. Actual potential or potential output occurs at full employment. Full employment is the same as the natural rate. Let's squeeze one more in. Which of the following will be counted as unemployed by the United States Bureau of Labor? All right, boards, what do we got at the end here? We got a lot of Carolines, yeah. All right, fill out your sheet, put it in the box. Tell me, does this help or not? You gotta fill out that sheet, Max. Don't try to scrounge out if you. All right, don't, I know you're tight, Max.
You're not my type. But I mean, very fine.
two,